Greetings, fellow traders. Bubba here. It's time for the Lunchtime Market Update for Wednesday, January the 13th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we are with the market here today. So SPX up 13 points, right? Still green on the monthly chart over the upper Bollinger Band here. Inside week still so far after yesterday's last week's engulfing week. So we'll see if we still break out of there. But here, our bullish wave count is still in play. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A bounce off the ADMA. Let's see if we can get to the prior inside day high and break out of those levels there. Let's take a look at the SPY here today. Again, pretty low volume here today. Not a lot of news flow coming through to get everybody excited. But let's take a look at the S&P futures here today. Again, we've been talking about market profile, and you can find the link to the video from last night's video where we talked about a lot of these levels, right? So one of the key levels here was our signal zone bounce this morning, which was very nice. We got our yesterday's value area high, and we pushed in one of our key levels today to get and stay above is the overnight high, right? Because we talked about overnight inventory, right? Notice how we talked about if we break down the overnight lows, right, we can make a few points there on the ES, right? So the nice little flush right there, right? 37.86 and 37.83 to get you a nice 3 points off of that one. And of course, they buy the dip on that. A little bit of a higher low right here, and this one just got a little bit tricky, but still kind of hanging in there. I guess there was some stimulus news that came out here today. Let's take a look at the MES and see how we're doing here. Again, we cleared the last geometric line, so far so good. Let's see how that goes on that for the rest of the day. The Q's have been a little bit tricky, right? So a little bit of up and down here, but back over the 15 orb on the Q's, and the IWM getting a nice little move right here off of the stimulus news. Again, so did Boeing, and so did American Airlines, and a couple of those names. All right, so one of the tough names today at the open was the XLF, right? It was generally being pretty bearish right here going into the morning, so made it tough for some longs, but made it tricky. There were a lot of divergences here this morning. So again, we're generally kind of we were looking at this as a potential bull flag going into today. So a nice little hold of these lows, right? Kind of the pre-market lows right here. And a decent bounce right there. So let's see how that holds going into the rest of the day, see if they try to break it out. But again, that's really been helpful and generally given some bullish sentiment here on the market. Let's take a look at Apple. Okay, so apples and bananas, good breakout right here. Nice 15 orb hold. And again, generally looking pretty bullish here going into the day. Let's take a look at Tesla. So Tesla kind of hanging on there. Gave a nice pop just now for a big boost to the upside. Some good volume came in there as they're defending the lows of the day. So let's see how that holds. Nice inside 5 up on Tesla right there. A little bit tricky on that one, and generally a little bit blah, but a nice move on that overall. Let's take a look at a couple other names here that are on our radar here today. So SPCE, this has been our trade of the week idea, and it's given us a lot of great opportunities here. It gave us a nice breakout move right here where we got long this morning, and gave us a nice move. We got long yesterday on it and still holding up really nicely. Zoom members traded this one really well today. Again, the stay-at-home names, we talk about sector strength. Stay-at-home names were generally really strong this morning. So that got a good move here today. Members did well on that. Another one is Piton. This is a good one as well. Just holding the ADMA here up, on the 15-minute chart. Very, very nice move here on Piton today. And what else? We also have Chewy. That was another good one. This is one that we had on our long radar from a couple days ago, and it's still getting some follow through in this one. If you go to the daily chart right here, we liked it here as it held the ADMA and continued to work its way up. We got fresh highs on Chewy. Nice little tight move, and then contraction expansion move here intraday on Chewy. So another good one there. And another one that we members pointed out here this morning for us, and some folks were able to capitalize on, was Airbnb. Right, got a nice 15 orb breakout here this morning. Got tight again and gave another pop. Retested the 15 orb high and bounced off of that again for a nice move there. Other than that, good stuff. We have a few chart requests out there, so let's take a look at these. We've got Snow. So Snow kind of hanging in there. Gave a nice push at the open. Again, I'm waiting for a strong close, maybe where the 50-day moving average is open to be super strong here today and run up the cloud, but it's just kind of chopping around there now, so we just kind of have to keep that on the radar. Baidu had an inside day yesterday. It looks like it's chopping around that range here. We got a double inside day here so far. A couple of the dips are buyable on it, but a little bit tricky there. Uber, again, had some good general strength the other day. Nice breakout candle, right? Good follow through. We liked it this day. It moved nicely yesterday. We're kind of an inside day right now on Uber, but some general strength on that. XPEV, a couple of these, the Chinese electric vehicle names had some good breakout candles yesterday, but not ready to go yet. So let's kind of keep an eye on it, see if they set up for us going forward. Another one, sector strength today. The POTS names have been strong. So CGC. There's a good one too. Gave a nice pop here today, and that was a good one. In fact, Kron was another one that was really good today. And let's take a look at Dash. So Dash again, more strength intraday today. This one gave a good push. Really really tight contraction to expansion. So good stuff there on Dash. Other than that, guys, appreciate the request. I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your trading day. We'll see you guys at the market wrap. And until then, stay healthy out there and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.